exciting, when you're excited and when you're scared, it is the same vibration. So your body literally can't tell the difference, and the only thing that changes it is your perspective. So when you can tell your brain, instead of being scared, I'm excited for this. It's literally the same feeling. Your body is not understanding the difference. The only thing is when you change your perspective, instead of that, those butterflies and all that stuff being from fear, it turns into excitement. And then it can totally shift how you present things, how you show up in things, and it makes a big difference. And then because humans often prefer known discomfort over unknown possibility, right? The unknown is what scares everybody so much. Uh, and then this is where grace becomes important because fear doesn't mean you're weak. Fear usually means you're standing at the edge of change. And when change starts creeping in, as scary as it gets, when you dive in and you take those moments to process and give yourself grace in the middle of it. You create this accountability, and you're able to stand with yourself, right? When you sit with yourself through the good, the bad, the ugly, you become more empowered, more confident, and you trust yourself more. You become that adult that maybe your kid, your inner child never got to have. So when you become that adult, that inner child admires you and then decides, yes, this is a really great thing. So this is where the grace in the grind comes because this healing process is a grind and it can be long and it can be yucky and it can be backflips this way, crawling through the mud. It is a whole crazy, uh, it's not linear and it can be a whole mess. But once you start doing it, you start to come out on the other side. The amount of empowerment and compassion and creativity and your connection with source is just amazing. So allowing yourself these time to heal, and when you learn how to do it and put those tools in your tool belt, you it doesn't hinder you anymore. It doesn't become this big uh, dead in your tracks. Like, how am I going to recover from this? It becomes, okay, how do I process this? Why is it feeling like this? How do I understand that? Can I give myself grace because I'm allowed to feel this way? Can I do that? And then you start looking at how you move forward, right? But the grace part of it is most people react to fear in two ways. They avoid it or they attack themselves for feeling it. Why are you so stupid? Why are you so scared of this? There's no reason for that. That's a complete attack. And when you do that, it immediately shuts you down and it makes you feel unsafe. And then if you're the one making your own self feel unsafe, it's so much harder to be empowered or get clear. And then you make decisions out of fear means you didn't wait or stand with yourself long enough and give yourself the space to say, I deserve so much more than this, right? And that's what we're trying to teach. So grace means allowing the emotion without shaming yourself for it. I'm allowed to feel fear, and it's okay. But why am I feeling this fear? What is it trying to show me? Is it really something to be scared of? Like, is this life and death? Am I going to die? Even if I trip and fall in front of the whole world, maybe I'd be embarrassed a little bit or something, but am I going to die? Am I going to get over it? Have I survived every other thing that I've ever been scared of in my whole life? Have I overcame it? Yes. So it's not going to kill me. Is it going to be comfortable? No. But am I going to learn a lot? Yes. Is it going to help me move forward? Yes. When fear comes, the best thing you can do is send it in. What are you teaching me? Okay, I'm going to do it in spite of the fear. And when you do it like that, your confidence, your empowerment, your bravery, just it goes through the roof. And then your experience too, because you don't miss out. When you stay small, you're afraid to take chances. You miss out on so many learning opportunities, um, so many meetings of beautiful minds. So like, there's so many things that you miss out when you allow fear to be the winner. I'm hoping that with these and these little examples and the small things that I'm trying to talk about, um, you always win over fear. You know how to do it. You know how to pull the tools. You know how to talk about it. You know how to check in, get curious. Is that a real fear or is that something from when I was like 6? I think that's got to go, right? You can kind of, it was 2, 2, 2, 2 on the clock. Um, and that's balance. You learn to balance it, right? Eventually, at first it's scary. Yeah, it's scary. But when you take that dive and then you find that, oh my God, I really did good at this, that fear really tones down and it starts to be more empowerment. And you learn to integrate that fear. That fear is meant to keep you from jumping off bridges with no parachutes and doing stupid things that are going to kill you. Um, and sometimes it's okay to even do those. Some people do that. There's no judgment. But it's meant to keep you from doing crazy stuff that's going to kill you. But at the same time, there's so many other fears that have been kind of piled onto us. We have to sort through it to understand what is actually a necessary fear, what is actually trying to protect us, or what it is that's hindering us, right? And when you can learn to find that balance and check in with yourself and really ask those questions, get curious, and listen for the answer because uh, your soul is always leading you to your highest best self. And if you're willing to listen and clear away all the clutter, um, you'll start to see those opportunities showing up for you. And it's pretty amazing when it happens. So,